Morning everybody, it is Wednesday. What are we on? It doesn't tell me on television. I'm watching, it's the morning of the US election. Well, it's their night, but it's our morning. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock and I'm running late because I've got distracted by this watching this election business. You know, and typically we've got Trump going, yeah, well, the postal votes, yeah, they're wrong. It's your watch. If you can't control something that's under your control, it's your problem. So anyway, it's my last day of freedom because we're going into lockdown at midnight in the UK. So I have been sourcing this week. And I'm doing my post at the moment because I've got to take some things. I'm going to go to 2 charity shops. I've done charity shops at the beginning of the week because I just wouldn't have been able to concentrate on what I'm supposed to be doing here. I couldn't sit here and list thinking, oh, this is my last opportunity for going sourcing. I think it's going to start slamming with rain because the light's changing now. Yeah, I didn't put a light on here. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Oh, we've got John Barrowman in the background. I've muted him. I don't know what John Barrowman, what relevancy he has to the US election. So I've sold this personal item, which I've already wrapped. I've got my label here, and that's all I do. All I do is put it on paper and just sellotape it. It's Pinocchio book. It's something I've had when I was a kid, actually, because it's got my little library tags in it. So that's on my personal account, and then these are the things that I've sold on my business account. So I've sold Jess for $12.99. I've got a pair of Selvedge jeans. Now these, I've had 2 pairs of these. It took me a while to list these. But these sold within a day of me listing them, and so did the last ones. I've got £22 for that, I believe. And then the other thing I've got, so this was some of the packaging that we had, a lot of the flowers from after my brother passed away. So that is a dress fitting book, a very vintage one, which is a bit faded. So I imagine that that's somebody who is making plans for lockdown. So I'm hoping that the post isn't too delayed because I'm a bit dubious at the minute. I ordered something a week and a half ago off eBay. I rarely order things off there, and when I do I seem to have problems with it, which is one of the reasons why I like to post within a day. Looking how dire the weather is. Yeah, I like to post quite quickly within a day because you just don't know what's going on, and it looks like, I mean, I haven't even had any letters delivered, so I think, you know, the pandemic is affecting things in Manchester. So Monday I did the long walk, and I went to one of my usual places, and I nearly got on the tram and I nearly went up to another area. But then I thought better of it, and I just thought, what am I doing? You know, I haven't taken public transport since March, you know, as part of me being careful. So why am I going to suddenly do it now? Because I'm panicking. I have a lot of stock to list and I won't be at a loose end. I just feel like I'm missing out. And I'm glad I did go when I did on Monday, because they did have £1.50 sale at one of the shops, and another place had it half price. And there was a few really good bits. And then I went yesterday to my usual haunts. Oh, they're all my usual haunts. And the gannets had definitely been it wasn't, it had been picked over. And but I did find some things, you know. I was looking through stuff and I managed to find 100% cashmere Sainsbury's 2 cardigan, which I was like really surprised it had been there, but I think people just see 2, but I felt it and then checked the care label, so definitely grab that. And then something else that I got, and then a new rail came out, and that was absolute fire. So I got some really good bits there. So I ended up spending 65 quid yesterday, but I did get a few bits of stuff. Like I've got a package here which I'm sending to my friend. It's just a little like lockdown surprise. And yeah, today I'm gonna go that away, and I'm gonna go to looks like I'm gonna get wet. I'm going to go to a standalone Oxfam, which is a bit lousy, and that's like full on in the student area near the hospital. There's a post office near there. There's a Poundland I'm going to go to because I need some wrapping paper, because I've got some bits that it's my husband's birthday, so I've got some bits I need to wrap up, and it's my dad's birthday as well, so I need to sort that out. And then I'm going to walk a bit further afield, nearly as far as the Manchester Apollo, and there's this random Salvation Army which is sat there on its own. So I'm going to go and see what they've got, because you know, I like to have a nice little walk, and this is going to be my last opportunity to actually walk and find something open at the other end of that walk, because I don't like walking without a reason. So that's the plan. So I'm going to get this packed up. Probably turn this election thing off. I need to just step away from it because there's nothing I can do about it. I get upset every year when it's our election, let alone somebody else's election. But it just feels so. It just feels like something that needs sorting with America, doesn't it? But there you go. How to lose followers and not influence people. Right, so I'll probably check in later. This is sort of like vlog of nog. Right, so my post is all packed up. There's going to be a case of protect the parcels, because it's absolutely banging with rain. I don't know if you can see that. So I've busted out my winter-ish coat, and it just says how much time we've been under this pandemic, because I've still got antiseptic gel in my winter coat, which I haven't worn this since February. So there you go. It's on. It's only rain. I live in Manchester. I'm used to the rain. Yeah. So let's get on with the final day of quest to get more stock. So this is the residential halls of residence where they had a big rave here. This is the university building, and had a massive outbreak, and then they were locked down. That was about a month ago, I think. So yeah, and there's a nice little co-op I used to go to down there, but I've avoided that since pandemic. And this is Epping Walk, which Joy Division fans will be familiar with, which I do find it quite funny, because there's a massive bridge on the other side where they've got all these suicide prevention things, but they haven't put it on here, and I would think that people would commit suicide on this bridge rather than that one. So that's the other bridge, and there's Beetham Tower. You can still see it this way, but yeah, if you're going to kill yourself, you're going to use the iconic bridge, aren't you? You're not going to pick that one. But this one's higher as well. So I'm on my way back now. I've got 2 big bags and this wrapping paper. And I think this version of me is about to be immortalised on Google Street View, because the van drove past me just on the other side of the main road. So good job I got my hair done ish. Not so good that I've got a double chin. Must do lockdown exercise. Okay, so I'm finally back. My hair is quite big. I've had to go out a second time. So when I was over near the university, I checked like 3 different shops for bread, and none of them had bread. So God knows what's going on. I think we're going into lockdown, are we? Might be. So yeah, I came back here with all my stuff and had some soup, and then I just thought, well, I've got to, my husband's in construction, so he's still in work, so if he doesn't have bread, there's no cafes open for him, so he's got to have bread. So I had to go out and find bread. I did have one thing, a coat that I'd sold to Italy, so I had that to post. They're the ones who buy the Nova Fides. So I went up to the post office and got some bread. There isn't a bread shortage over here. And then I went to the other charity shop. So I have actually been to 4 places today, because I forgot that there was another one near the Sally Army. So at the other place, which I can't think what it's called, they haven't put it on here. They don't have much. It's like a furniture shop, and a lot of the time I get there and it's closed. And I have probably paid a fair bit for these. But I've got Harry Potter. That was £2, and it's got 4 discs in it, box set, the first 4 films, and then the next 3 films they had, but they were £1 each. So I am £5 in on that. So I haven't checked what the whole series is going for. Now, obviously, Deathly Hallows, that's part 1, but I've got a job lot here, which has got Deathly Hallows 2 in it. So I paid 10p for that one as part of that job lot. So that, I've ended that listing because there's no interest in that. So I need to refresh that one anyway. So that is going to be a set, which I will sell. And then the Oxfam was a dead loss. They seem to have jacked the prices of it even further, because it's like in the student area, which was really empty, really empty. So I just came back with one thing which I thought would be worth it, which was this jigsaw. I tend to stay away from the ones that are unbranded. So this is Gibson's, and it's quite a nice picture on there. So I will be having to do a lot of these jigsaws. And on the bread run, in the opposite direction when I came back, I popped into my local before they obviously closed. It's just gone 3 o'clock. So I grabbed these, but they have charged me £1 for each of these. I think they're getting a bit desperate. So this is a vintage Postman Pat jigsaw. And this is the thing about that place, is it's upside down and they never have anything sellotaped. So 35 pieces. I stood and counted them in the shop. So unless it's got pieces, there was another Postman Pat thing there. So unless they've gone and put another Postman Pat jigsaw in there, then that should be okay. And then this, which we all remember, Fraggle Rock, down a Fraggle Rock. So this is actually really nice. It's one of these wooden jigsaws, so that was quite easy to check that that was intact. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to be getting for that, but you know, Fraggle Rock, it appeals to all us 40-year-olds, and all us 40-year-olds are the ones who are buying for our you know, children. And then this for £1, Pictionary. I think that looks like the label that they had when not WH Smith, oh, am I tempting fate, when Woolworths went out of business. So I also opened that and checked whether everything was in there. There were some random hairs in there, but most of it seems pretty good. All the dice are there, which would have been the problem thing. So I need to look up how much of that is going for, because I don't know, that was like a mad dash, and I just thought I'd better go in. And then the last puzzle that I've got, which was at the Salvation Army, is a ramble. Me to You. So Me to You seems to still be quite popular with some people. So I got this jigsaw, but obviously with it being 1,000 pieces. Oh no, I didn't even realise that this one was open. It's probably like a load of pieces around the stock room at Salvation Army. So what I do, I don't count pieces because I just, generally if I'm just feeling a bit, I sit and I do the jigsaw. So yeah, fair old walk today. I'm exhausted. But that's going to be my exercise now for the next month. So at Salvation Army, their card machine was broken, so I had to go to their local shop. There's a lot of homeless people over that way. Is, you know, as much as they call it Ardwick, it's not Ardwick. It's Moss Side that I've walked through today. Let's not beat around the bush. It's Moss Side. So usually it's not that good there, but I've actually come back with a fair decent amount of stuff. But I had to go to the cash machine, which annoyed me because they charged me 99 pence for a withdrawal. So I went out and I just thought, right, well, I'll just draw 60 out and that's my budget. And I have pretty much spent 60 in that shop. They didn't have any like sales on, but you know, I haven't, there was some of the stuff like, they're obsessed with Coast being a high-end brand. And then there's other things like this, for example, that they don't know is probably a bit better than Coast. So this, we all know, it's sea salt. So this is a really nice tunic dress. I probably got my camera a bit too close for showing the old clothing. But yeah, a tunic dress, I think it's a tunic dress, unless it's got an oversized top. No, it's an oversized top, because it's, oh no, it says the Millpool dress, but it's a size 18. And well, it's going to be a bit revealing, but it's a nice relaxed thing with pockets. Nothing random in the pockets. What have they charged me? They charged me £3 for that. So yeah, £3 for a sea salt dress is okay, and yet it's £10 for some things. I think there was some Karen Millen that I didn't pick up because they had a ridiculous price on it, and the Coast, which I wouldn't pick up anyway. I don't, this is £3 on it, but I don't think I've been charged £3 because I couldn't, the amount of stuff I was carrying, I went and up to the till so that I knew how much money I'd got left. So I spent 40 and then I knew I had 20 left, and my mental arithmetic came up that they should probably only charge me 50p for this little bag, which is Kidston. So I don't know, maybe £15 for that, I don't know, not so sure. It's got llamas on it, so we'll have to be checking that. Let's move my gump out the way. Right, so the rest is clothing, if that's the thing that bores you to tears. But sometimes clothing is the thing to do. So this was £3 and it's a size 18. Relaxed jumper dress. I put back some of the skimpier dresses because there was a nice little dress that I was going to get which had like a library book print all over it, but it was only New Look. But that would have taken me over the money I had because their card machine was wrong. So that's Monsoon. So I would hope 25 quid for that. Monsoon is a very strange beast. I think this is another jumper dress. Slouchy jumper dresses for lockdown months. Size 18 again, Laura Ashley. So obviously the same donators. A lot of the charity shops said that they were having an influx in donations because obviously everybody was freaked out about lockdown. So these two are dresses as well by the same company. Pussycat London. £3 again for this. Bunny rabbits, you know, I mean, maybe this is going to stick round until Easter, but it's very cute and somebody's going to love that. On pockets, and it's totally it's a woolen fabric, so it's really nice. And I just thought, well, it's too nice to leave, even though it isn't like a a special brand. But I've sold woolen dresses before with short sleeves, and they do well. The doo-doo is back. So this is that's actually not what I thought it was. So this is the other Pussycat London. £3.50 for this one. Slightly more interesting design on that. Of what are they? Just girls. I thought they were geisha girls, but they're not. But yeah, I really like that. A few sequins on there, but nothing to like get caught up about. But the detail on that is definitely going to be a winner. This one needs debobbling. So I'm hoping that they're a 25 quidder. Now, I didn't actually work out what they said, because this was the point when I was like under a pile of clothes. What on earth does it say? Oh, so it's just French and English love, I think. I don't know. I don't really know. Jane Norman, so Jane Norman, you can't sniff at that. It's £3 for that. So see what type of wool it is. It's got 12% Angora in it. I thought this felt a bit nice. So yeah, I would definitely hope to be getting 25, maybe 30 for that. Yeah, some of the Jane Norman stuff, it's quite hard to know where to gauge the price with it. But I think it is patience is a virtue. So then I've got this here, which seems to have a lot of, just tie this up before I pull one end of it, and it completely comes out of the middle. It's got a drawstring on it. So this is Jigsaw, £3 for that. I think it's got some silk content in it. Some of my Jigsaw stuff people are going absolutely crazy for. So that's, although it's got a lot of pulls on it and the rest of it, I've come home with it. Yeah, so the trim on it, I can't see any trim. Trim? What trim? Well, the trim must have gone. I don't know. So it says something in silk, but possibly not. So that might be just a £15 jobby. Let's keep along the same vein. So this is unbranded. I've paid £3 for this. It says it's a size 18 on there. This is absolutely, this again is definitely a lockdown dress. I just bought it because it was just really, really fabulous. It looks very much in the style of Joe Brown's, as you can see with all the detail on the pockets. But all it says, it's one of those that just says made in Italy. And what we're saying on here, yeah, just wool, mainly viscose. But it's ever so nice, and I don't know, that's just going to have to sell on keywords, but somebody is going to really love that, because it's a very nice relaxed fit on that. And then we have just a basic long sleeve top. Again, the patented curly tag of White Stuff. It's always a size 10 as well. There we are, size 10. Quite a nice design. Might hang around for a bit, but definitely worth picking up for £3. It seems to me that £3 is pretty much, it was either £3 or crazy. So this is 4. This is the menswear. Now some of the menswear was a bit silly, but this is Fred Perry, thank goodness. I used to pick up Fred Perry all the time, and it's probably because I'm not going to Altrincham and places like that, because it's a tram ride away. But it's nice to have picked it up again. Button down collar. Yeah, an easy 25 on that. And another shirt here, which is Michael Kors. Just a basic, large, made in Italy, £3.50 they've charged me for that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's 25 quid again, I would hope. Trousers. And I've got another Mania dress here. Yeah, I know it's holy and I know it's a bit weird, but I think people do like crochet. So this is just next. £2.50 for that, but I don't think I'll have any problem with somebody who wants that because it's great for layering.
I found a leaf. It must have come in with the trolley. How much is this worth? How much is this worth? Lady?
Oh, Simon. Come on, you're hijacking the video. Oh. Right, sit in here. Okay, so I showed you that. Then my husband came in. Then I ran out of memory. Okay, carrying on. Right, so this is £3. Just a basic purple skirt by Hobbs. So yeah, that's good. I think it's wool. I didn't really care, I just sailed off with it. Just 40% wool. Viscose again. Yeah, quite a nice cut as well to that. They always are with Hobbs, but don't sell that well, so it's only going to be a 20 quidder. So this, I spent £4 on this. I must go for head testing. But it's very nice. It's a pair of trousers with a sort of like wolf and owl print, as you can see, which I thought was quite nice, and I'm sure somebody else will. So that's a size 12 on them. So yeah, I'm hoping 20 for that. Menswear. These are women's wear, I believe. Oh, so I did get the Karen Millans. So these are £4. I don't know what it was, something I was looking at, but it was more money than I was willing to pay. So these are just a pair of jeans, side zip detail and button detail. Karen Millan, size 12. Quite a slim size 12 there. So 25, I'm hoping for that. Yeah, these are women's wear as well. I think I've had these before. No, I had the Zatini before. But these are Diesel jeans, the Zivvy. Diesel jeans don't go that well, so I know I won't get any more than 15 for these. And they're always in slim size. The waist 29. So just a basic jean. But they have got some very nice details on, as they often do. And they've got zips on the hems of these. So, I mean, maybe when I look it up, it's fallen over. What are you doing?
I fainted, Saz.
Yeah, so maybe when I look them up, there'll be more. But my experience with Diesel ladies jeans is not very good. And just two more things left now. So these are just some walking trousers, but they are Crag Hoppers, which is always quite an easy sell, and I would imagine there's probably going to be quite a few people doing a few outdoors you know, pursuits, because there's not very much else that you can do at the minute. So I paid £3.50 for them, but I should hope to get 25. And then this is the last thing, which these do look quite nice. Now, I paid £4 for these. They are, this is one of the things that I don't like about going over there, is that they often try and impersonate things. So this is trying to impersonate Japanese denim. So you do get a lot of counterfeits there. These are not Japanese denim. I don't know what the brand is, but I know that that's trying to imitate another brand. It's 100% cotton, but it does say made in China. So, you know, if you're going to imitate Japanese denim, first point of call would be not being made in China. They're very dirty, they need a wash, but they have got some really nice detail on it. So I would imagine that somebody will probably be quite happy to pay for these. The reason I came home with them is because they are Selvedge. So with that Selvedge edge, they should sell, even though they're not anything, you know, I mean, I don't know what that is supposed to be. It's like a cross between True Religion and Evisu, or whatever it is, Evisu, but it isn't. But I'm hoping I can get at least 25 quid for them. But they are size 31 and they're going straight in the wash. So now I've got bits all over me. So that's everything that I've picked up today. The last panic day of sourcing. Although I say panic, I have tried to just sort of thought, well, I enjoy going out, so I'm just going to enjoy going out, and what I get is what I get. I have left things behind. I've not just gone in a blind panic and got loads of stuff. But ordinarily I wouldn't have gone out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and absolutely exhausted myself because I've walked everywhere. I did nearly get on the tram on Monday and go up to Didsbury, but I didn't. I decided against that because we are being told not to travel. So didn't do that, which is probably a good thing. I have plenty of stuff. I'm overrun with stuff. 4 weeks is probably not going to be enough time for me to get all of this on. But I'm going to give it a damn good try. So a lot of the other stuff that I've picked up, I will try and do some more haul videos, but I've sort of packed it away and I've kept it to one side because I just thought it'll be nice to have, you know, and when I'm tired of taking photos and listing, it'll be nice to just have a day where I can do some haul videos and put them on YouTube. So you will be hearing from me in the next 4 weeks. It will not be radio silence. So thank you for watching, and if you'd like to subscribe, it would be really, really great. So the hijacker says goodbye, and the other two who've been nicely sitting in the corner being quiet, Ziggy and Stephen, they say goodbye too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.